saying that the National Museum of the American Indian.
After the war, President Washington wished to honor our loyalty. He urged his countrymen to observe good faith and justice towards the people of Congress, to cultivate peace and harmony and respect for all men. Honor our friendship to continue. The one that records the ceremony says the treaty between our two nations.
The front part this is a tree. I wish I had light. This is the back part of a huge tree.
Promises were made. Our lands were small. Many of our people were forced to leave and make their homes elsewhere.
Yes, that's it.
Now, after the passing of
The
many
back
lifetimes
of the
before,
tree.
what are those to come? The next generation and the next. 7 generations hence, will the great tree of peace shout to them? Will it still stand tall in the seasons of plenty and times of scarcity? The freedoms we all cherish with hard won. Will those who come after us remember our joys and our sacrifices? Even I, a storyteller, do not know the end. We can only hope. And once more, thank the peacemaker for his gift. Friendship is a precious thing. For only in friendship built upon mutual respect does the tree of peace grow great and tall. Let us continue to live together beneath the branches of that tree. Let us be united and be of one mind about this. Let us be watchful with the eyes of the eagle, ever alert for that which might place in jeopardy our gift of peace. Let us hold with sincerity and determined grip to our covenant chain of friendship, and hope that others will hold the little spring as partners should, as allies they must.
Luego buscamos algo a favor. Buscamos que se pueda elevar y no techo y bajo el velo.
Let us come together as one mind and give thanks for all that has been provided to us, the land on which we walk, the water that flows through the stream, falls as rain, Thanks to the Royals Club, which I share this tale of two nations, allies in war, partners in peace. I am Oneida, the people of the standing stone. Like the stone, we are strong, steady by our history and our traditions. We are one people of three clans: the wolf, the turtle, and the bear. With our brothers, the Mohawk, the Onondaga, the Cayuga, the Seneca, and the Tuscarora, we are the people of the Longhouse. But we live together as one family, our 6 nations stretching like the great house across the land. This confederacy is recorded in the wampum, a chronicle of our past and a reminder of all we will honor into the future. Long ago, a peacemaker came to us with a message of the great peace. The white pine is a symbol of that peace, planted among our nations. The message of the peacemaker led us to bury our weapons of war beneath the roots of the tree, and we resolved our differences with deliberation and cooperation, using its power for good life. Because of the great law of peace, our confederacy thrives. The white roots of peace spread far and wide. We live in harmony with the land, sharing it with all people, thinking ahead to our children and to their children, therefore. So it was for many ages, before the arrival of the Europeans from across the Great Water. The people of the Longhouse welcomed these new brothers. Around the sacred fire of the Grand Council, we spoke of friendship and systems. We offered help to the newcomers. We taught them the ways of the land. We were reminded by our wise leader, Shenandoah, that this was our way, the way of brothers, bound by respect, united by a shining chain of friendship. These principles, too, were represented in the wampum and shared with the leaders of the colonists, including the one, General Washington, who would become chief warrior of the new nation. Like us, Washington believed the only safe road to honor and dignity is justice and doing right by his brothers. We both have the hope that our nations will journey into the years ahead, side by side, each following its own course along the river of life, neither disappearing with the other. And yet our paths did cross. Too often our lives were taken from us, slowly, steadily, where once we hunted, farms and new towns appeared. Our brothers of the Mohawk Nation, whose territory was most quickly transformed by these incursions, were angry and resentful. Thus, when war broke out between the colonists and England, and swords and spears took the place of the plow and pruning hook, the Mohawk were laid aside the king and his armies. He called for all within our confederacy to follow them along the path of war. But we did not wish to meddle in the dispute between the English and the colonists. We understood why the Mohawk and the Oneida were of two minds, and we all endeavored to seek the middle ground, to remain neutral and stay out of the fight. But we and our brothers took different paths. The Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca walked with the Mohawk, while the Tuscarora, whom earlier we had given refuge, joined us on the side of the new Americans. The Grand Council fire within the Longhouse was covered, while the flames of war engulfed the land. Our warriors were not as numerous as those of General Washington's army. They fought bravely and served well. Not only men, but women too gave up the safety of the Longhouse to serve alongside our allies. Often, in the landscape is most bleak and shrouded in darkness, the light of friendship shines. One of our women, Polly Cooper, and others among the Oneida, traveled many days to the George when General Washington's men were cold and hungry. They brought food and taught the Indian way of cooking, and shared the gifts of the three sisters, corn, beans, and squash. After the war, President Washington wished to honor our loyalty. He urged his countrymen to observe good faith and justice towards the people of the White House, to cultivate peace and harmony and respect for our friends. Washington had spent a Torah, wanted our friendship to continue. The Wampum records this sentence, as does the treaty between our two nations, signed in Canandaigua in the year 1794. But friendship is often a difficult enterprise. Promises were made, promises were broken. Our lands grew smaller. Many of our people were forced to leave and make their homes elsewhere. Again, sadness, defeat. Now, after the passing of many lifetimes of wonder, what are those to come? The next generation and the next. 7 generations hence, will the great tree of peace shelter them? Will it still stand tall through seasons of plenty and times of scarcity? The freedom we all cherish is hard won. Will those who come after us remember our choice and our sacrifice? Even I, a storyteller, do not know the end. We can only hope, and once more thank the peacemaker for his gift. Friendship is a precious thing, for only in friendship built upon mutual respect does the tree of peace grow great and tall. Let us continue to live together beneath the branches of that tree. Let us be united and be of one mind about this. Let us be watchful with the eyes of the eagle, ever alert for that which might place in jeopardy our gift of peace. Let us hold with sincerity and determined grip to our covenant chain of friendship, with the hope that others will hold with equal strength as partners they should.